Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We're at the at-home store. It's fall, y'all. Are you ready? Let's shop. I hope you are ready because whether we like it or not, it is fall out here. $200 for this ginormous pumpkin. And OMG, do they have pumpkins. And by the way, I'm ready. Like, I am so excited to see all the fall things. I understand it's only July, but that's okay. A lot of you have told me you love fall, so here we are. $100 for the white pumpkins. You know that's my favorite. But look at this ginormous pumpkin. All of these are huge, but that big one, look at that. I'm like, how can I show you how big this is? I'm like, let me put my foot over here so you can really see. They're so gigantic. And to go along with the gigantic pumpkins, here are the gigantic sunflowers. These are really, really pretty. Remember when we saw the spring giant flowers at Hobby Lobby? These remind me of those, but better. Like, I think the at-home store did a really, really good job with these. $10 for the smaller ones, if you want to call it that. The gigantic ones right here, that first one did not have a price, but they are $15. Which I gotta say, for as large as they are, it's not the worst. It's really not the worst. Like the colors too, so good. Even the vessel they have it in, like that huge planter, love. Of course, the at-home store, if you don't know, is huge on the vertical signs. This one is 20, and apparently they're not stopping, you know? Like every year for years now since I've been doing walkthroughs in the store. This one is 30, which I think is really cute, that welcome pumpkin one. The stacked pumpkins, if you will. Speaking of stacked pumpkins, look at these. $50. It's so weird how they're like nestled inside of each other. That's weird to me. What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
I was so excited when I saw this one. It's $60, but it's also really large. And I thought it was going to be plushy because of the velvety outside, but it's actually hard. It's like hard, but it's velvety. Look at how many they have. Like this is going to be the pumpkin of the season. And then even more velvet with the little pumpkins on the wreath. Super cute. $35. But I digress as usual. They've always have done a lot of vertical signs, and they're just switching it up a little bit, which is good, you know? It's like they're still catering to everyone who still wants to put up a vertical sign or anything with words. Look at this one. It actually lights up, which I was surprised about. And at the same time, they're like updating certain things. Like, look at this. This is cute. With the light, which by the way, while I was in the store, someone purchased it already. So that's the other part. Let's discuss. You know, you and I both know, oh, this candle, so good. It's very, very large. It's $30. It smelled really good. That's gonna sell out. But perfect segue. We both know that things are gonna sell out. So I will say, even though it's July, if you see something, say something. If you see something, buy something. $120 for that tree. I had to come back around to show you because I kind of went the other way and I'm like, no. We have to see this tree. But yeah, things are already being purchased. If they're out in the store, you know, they're being purchased. So if you like something, I would definitely recommend you go ahead and get it because that's what's gonna happen. Things are gonna sell out. They have so many of these pillows. Those sets of twos that we just saw, $35. And then there's these, 20, like the different shapes and such. A pack of 3 little leaves. I like it so much, except that I wish it was all 3 brown ones. $35. That brown in the back, I wish they had a set of like just 3 brown ones. Because, you know, I don't do the orange or even like that yellow. You know, I like a green and a brown. That's my vibe. These are 15. I wasn't crazy about these. Like, I see where they're going with it, but I'm like, you know, I wasn't super impressed. This one is also 20. But it's endless pumpkins. And I will also say, they're different than the ones at Hobby Lobby. Look at this one again. I'm telling you, it's the pumpkin of the year. The velvet pumpkin at the at-home store is going to be the pumpkin of the season. The diamond of the season, like Bridgerton, but it's going to be the pumpkin of the season. I don't know who did this, but I thank you. Thank you to whoever put all of these together so that we can look at them all at once. 40 for the largest one. I've always loved these pumpkins. I've always thought that these were so cool looking, especially like to put outside, you know, at the doorway, your porch entryway, if you will. Look at all this. Look at the ones at the bottom. They look so good. Heavy, large, $40. So good. And then there's these, handcrafted, made in India, $10. Plushy, cute. That is wood or something that looks like wood. But I was like, ooh, I love the stem. You know, I love a stem on a pumpkin now. We've had this discussion, and I feel like it was here at the at-home store when the infamous stem conversation happened, what, last year? Maybe the year before that? Here is a glass one for 13. And then the stem, there, here we go. See, it's stem season. It's pumpkin stem talking season. But that stem was like a metal. This one for 20 is new. I don't recall them having this one in this shape with all the little bumps, and especially not in this color. More glass. Now, the at-home store will be your go-to for glass pumpkins. Like, they have all the glass pumpkins. That one was $9. This one is 13. They have these 2 colors, but I'm sure there's more colors coming. The store is like almost all fall. And of course, they definitely have a bunch of Halloween. So if you're into Halloween, the at-home store has it all. This one I thought was going to light up. It is $20. And I thought it had lights, but it does not. Which I feel kind of like leaves it up to you if you want to add your own fairy lights. So that could possibly be a good thing. Here's that same pumpkin again, but in the white. Look at this stem. 15 for this one. They also have this grayish black one for 20. 9 for the smaller one. Oh, this one was one of my favorites. How good is this one? I love it. $15. Just a tiny baby stem. No crazy stem, but I love it. The whole thing just goes well. Here's that pumpkin again. That handcrafted one in white. And then these. I really like these. Woven pumpkins, $30. It is very large. And then we're getting into these more plushy ones. This one is $25. It's pretty large. Like, there's a lot of large pumpkins, which I'm so into. Like, yes, the bigger the better. Even that $200 one that we saw at first, like, I love it. Am I getting it? No. I can't even put the words together just to simply say no. No, absolutely not. I don't even have the space for such thing. Not even outside. Like, it's just gigantic. But it's so good, you know? $30 for this one. They have a bunch of these lumbar type pillows. Here's the blue one. I was pointing to the one at the bottom there that's a little more neutral with a little bit of orange. And then they also have all of the mats out. 13 for this scalloped one. I actually really like it. It's just like simple. It says fall, scalloped edge, trending, you know. Welcome right here with the leaves. This welcome is like carved in. I don't think you could really tell, but it was carved in, the word welcome, into that one. So that was different. It's fall, y'all. The only thing I will say about these types of mats is that they are literal good for one season, usually. Because all of the coloring, all of the wording, all of that stuff kind of like smudges off, you know? $20 for these. These are way bigger. Like these are really, really big. So they are 20. Welcome with the pumpkin as the O. Cute. Now that's really simple. That's definitely, I wish that if that, would I do welcome? I was gonna say if that pumpkin was white or green, but I don't think I would do like the word, you know? $25 for this one. Again, it's pretty large. I'm trying to do all the things to show you how large it really is. Here's the same one, but in this colorway with some texture on there. And then, you know, it's football season. Fall is football, you know, it goes together. So there's that one that we just saw. And then the acorn. I don't know that it's the year of the acorn this year. I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be the year of these right here. The thing that I can't think of the word of right now. The thing that I can't name, but I just showed you. By the way, those pigs were $3. Pine cones. It's gonna be the year of the pine cones. If you've been here since the very first year of the acorn, raise your hand. Let me know in the comments. Even if you don't usually comment, try to comment this time around. Like the year of the acorn. It was a time, you know? We had fun. It was a good time. Here are the table runners. I've never seen them have this many table runners. Most of them are 20. The ones with a little embellishment were 22, like with the little beads and the turkey with the little hanging tassel legs. Very cute. This one right here, these placemats, they're giving World Market with all the beading, $10. If I'm not mistaken, I think the ones at World Market are usually more than $10, but these are really nice. I really like this one because it has the beading, but then it also had like a little bit of like velvety to it in between, like the little, in between the leaves, if you will. Okay, let's get serious. What? Look at this. It's giant, shape of a pumpkin. I was like, I kept hitting it because I'm like, is it glass? It's glass, and it's $25. That's not bad, and it's going to sell out. Yeah. World Market, speaking of which, will have one. Hobby Lobby will probably have one. Trying to think of the stores that will probably have one of these drink dispensers in glass, shape of a pumpkin. I bet you none of them are going to be $25. So again, World Market will be way more expensive. But really what I meant to say is the at-home store. This is where you need to get it if you're looking for one. This candle, I figured it looks like, you know, like that more popular candle that everybody is like into. It smelled really good. It smelled really, really good. The wreaths, you already know. I love a wreath. $40 for this one. The at-home store has so many to choose from. And again, this one is $35. I was pointing to the velvet pumpkin. And also the brownness of it all, so good. Look at these pine cones. Yeah, $40 for this one. They do so many wreaths, and like I was saying earlier, they are changing them up. They're not giving us the same exact wreaths this year around. Like I've seen them do the same wreath like year after year. Yeah, they'll give us a couple of like new ones, but still the same usual suspects. Not this time. By the way, here's the welcome football wreath. I showed you the pillow. Here is the football wreath for $20. Like, look at this one. This is a brand new wreath. I've never seen this wreath here before. There's quite a few actually, $35 for this one. Now what I will say is that the prices on the wreaths went up. 100% they did. This one has like little danglies and everything. Like I was like, yeah, this is definitely a new wreath. I've never seen it here before. Now this one looks very similar to something they've done in the past, but I don't think it's the same exact. It's $30. Yeah. Usually the at-home store has like $20 wreaths, $25. I don't think I saw one at that price point. They're all $30 and up for the most part. For a normal size wreath, they're $30 and up. And like, you know, obviously the bigger they get or the more embellishment or depending on what they're looking like, what materials they used, I'm sure. This one is $40. So price points did go up on the wreaths. So, you know, boo-hoo to that, not okay. But they do have a lot of them and they definitely came through with new ones and not the same usual ones. I will also say that I know that a lot of you do not have an at-home. They do have a .com. They do have a .com. So if there's something you really, really like and you want to try and see if they have it online, go check them out. Just saying. Just giving you your options, you know. That's what I'm here for. To show you what's in the stores and then recommend, you know, options and things in case you're not thinking like, oh, let me order online. I will just point out you possibly could. $40 for all the little berries. See, like both of these berry wreaths, they did not have these last year. $30 for this one, or at least I don't remember. And usually they, I don't know, I really feel like they're brand new. Just, we'll leave it at that. This one, cool. Couldn't find a price. I'm like, where is it? $40. I'm actually surprised that this is a $40 one. It might be because of the colorway. And then Happy Halloween at the bottom here. I spotted one of these doormats, $20, which by the way, for as big as those bigger doormats are, not a bad price point for $20. This wreath is $40. And by the way, obviously, I think you know this already, but just in case you don't, I will definitely be coming back. This is only the tip of it all. Like, the store is packed. There is so much more fall to see. So definitely we will be back very, very soon. $30 for this one. This one is also really cute. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!